So I'm here on Fort Myers Beach on vacation with my beautiful wife. This is why I'm not able to get any time on the water ahead of time, but I am going to be able to rely on knowledge and past experiences I've had on this lake, as well as how this chain of lakes usually fishes this time of year. Not what I ideally like, but it's what we're going to go with. The weather for the tournament should be, it's calling for under 90 degrees, which will be a first in quite some time here in Florida. So that should make for a little bit of relief. Your lows at night have still been up in the 70s, so I don't see the water cooling off a whole lot. There has been quite a bit of rain, so I'm expecting the water gates to be open and flowing, which I'm going to show you a website where you can gain that information, and I'll know for sure if they're flowing and how much they're flowing. Also, there should be bait fish starting to move around. We're going to be on a new moon, so very black moon come for the tournament. I'm not 100% sure how that always affects everything, but I always am mindful of it anyways. So the website I'm going to show you with some of the information that I'm using is going to be posted below the video, so you can take a look. Okay, so this is one of the tools I use on the Kissimmee chain. Your local bodies of water, you can find this a lot of different places. You just have to look for it. I know North Georgia, Tennessee, Alabama, a lot of the TVA has great websites, even better than these as far as tracking water conditions. But then again, you guys have a lot more to track up there. So this is the South Florida Water Management. In particular, I'm looking at the Kissimmee River, the real-time data conditions. I can select that, and then I can come down through here and select the areas that I want to be in to look up and get the information to see where everything's at and what we're doing. East Lake, Toho. This is again one of the top lakes starting the Kissimmee chain of lakes, which runs all the way down into Okeechobee. There is a map on here. I won't go through all the boring steps, but what you get is data for different water control areas. When you look at the map, you can find the ones in particular that you're looking for. This is one I know of that feeds into East Lake from the top, such as Boggy Creek, and it gives you the amounts of water flow. If there's a gate, it'll tell you how much it's open and so forth. Again, it's just valuable information. We don't have a lot of movement on the Kissimmee chain anymore unless it's man-made. But this lets you go, and I again will post a link to this site down on the bottom. So that's some of the tools I use, breaking down the lake, looking at the different water conditions. Even if I'm not able to get on the lake ahead of time, this is going to hopefully gain me some knowledge as far as what I can look at, what I can expect to find the day of the tournament, water temperature wise, water flow wise, and so forth. I'm going to kind of rely on a lot of that. I'm looking at water depth areas in the 6-foot range where you usually can find a nice mix of hydrilla and eelgrass. I'm going to fish that up to the 4 to 5 foot range where you find the outside edge. It's a hard edge of these stand-up reeds, so I'm going to take a look and back and forth between those two areas. I'll throw some topwater baits early, see if we can get anything out of the holes of the hydrilla and so forth, and then mainly I'm going to concentrate on fishing the edges with a swim jig, a speed worm, and a stick type bait, such as a Cinco type worm. See how we do. Gonna probably pick up my pace of fishing a little bit, fish the tournament a little faster as far as moving from area to area, looking for those more active fish, not trying to drag fish out against their will. So I'm going to try and move around a lot, make sure the boat's full of gas, and see how I can do. Again, thanks for watching the video. I hope you learned something from it, or at least some ways to research and do a lot of your own stuff when you are at home. If you're enjoying these, please subscribe, like the videos, and comment below. I appreciate you. Again, thank you.